What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and stand for you guys episode of the Call of Duty Ghosts Gun Guide. This is the series to go through all the weapons in the game, breaking them down in 3 minutes or less, giving you guys the most important stats and some of my own personal opinions to help you make better classes and do better in Ghosts. So, in this video, we're taking a look at the Ameli LMG. This thing is actually pretty decent, and not a lot of people use it, so check this out. So, first of all, the iron sights, I really like them. Like, it's kind of like a vertical rectangle with a single line right down the middle, and it's kind of uncharacteristic for a lot of the LMGs that, you know, you can really be pretty accurate with this thing. It's not super bulky, you don't really lose enemies when you start firing, so that's actually pretty useful. I really like it for that reason. Now, the second reason why I really like this thing is because it's a freaking tank. It does 50 damage up close and then 30 damage at a distance, so it's got a 2 to 4 shot kill, you know, range, and that's just absolutely insane. Like, that makes it by far the strongest LMG in the game, and its 2-shot kill range goes out to 13 meters, which isn't the longest, but it's not all that bad either. So, you know, usually LMGs are awful in up-close situations. This one isn't really. If you get 2 shots in the enemy, they're going down, even if you're shooting them in the foot, so that can be pretty useful. Now, the rate of fire is where this thing kind of suffers a little bit, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's got a 631 rounds per minute rate of fire, which is the slowest out of all the LMGs, but that's actually technically kind of good because, you know, at those longer ranges, you don't want to be spraying really fast. You know, LMGs are meant to kind of hold down, you know, big areas and longer ranges. So if you're shooting slower, there's going to be less recoil and you're going to be able to stay on target more. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, although the recoil is pretty bad on this one. It's very high. Definitely, you know, the most out of all the LMGs. So this one, you're going to have to burst fire. Even though it has a slightly slower rate of fire, you're still going to have to burst fire this baby if you want to be accurate at those, you know, long to super long ranges. Now, next up, as for magazine size, it's got 100 rounds in its, you know, kind of original magazine, or 150 if you put extended mags on, which is exactly what every other LMG is apart from the chainsaw. And then finally, for the reload speed, it's an 8-second reload speed if your mag is completely empty, or a 7-second reload speed if there's at least 1 bullet left, which is slightly faster than the average for the LMGs. So yeah, overall, this thing's pretty good. Like, slightly slower rate of fire, but very powerful, knocks people out no problem, so it's a lot of fun to use. It's kind of a specialty type weapon. As for attachments, I like muzzle brake and grip to help control that recoil, muzzle brake to extend that 2-shot kill range, and then finally for perks, I like ready up, marathon, reflex, quick draw, and focus. I like to run a pistol on this class. I like to switch to the pistol, use that to run around the map very quickly with my marathon, and then switch back to my LMG once I get into a position and hold that thing down. You know, once you're behind cover and you've got this thing and you're firing at enemies, there's no way they're going to be able to take you out because you take them out in 2 to 3 shots most of the time. So anyway, there you guys have it. That, my friends, is the Ameli LMG. Let me know what you guys think about this thing. Try out that class setup. Let me know how it works for you, and thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know which weapon we'll see next in the Call of Duty Ghosts Gun Guide, and I'll catch you all later. Check out my YouTube videos if you haven't seen yet. Peace out, guys.